Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we are looking at our Rhino Rack Bonnet tie down with anchor here at etrailer. So if you're carrying around a surfboard, paddleboard, or a kayak on top of your vehicle, you may be interested in these straps, especially because of how they attach to the front or the back of whatever you're carrying, and then they go into the bonnet or hood of your vehicle. So they create a nice, quick, temporary mounting point that's easier to use than a hook that goes around in your hood, and it's faster to use than a permanent mounting anchor, which has to be screwed down into your hood. Now, as you are on the road, please be safe out there and make sure that everything is strapped down correctly. Most kayak carriers come with straps that go over the middle of your kayak and hold them down the middle, but your bow and stern ones are important as well. So if you're going over 50 miles an hour or 80 kilometers an hour, please have this on the front of either your kayak, your boat, or your board. Now you cannot exceed, even with these on, 110 kilometers an hour or about 68 miles per hour. So this comes in packs of 1 or 2. So what I have here is just the single pack, so you can see how it holds on to the front of your kayak. Now for the 2-pack, that's where you have it mounted to both the right and the left of your hood. So if you have a single kayak and you want to make sure it's completely tied down, you might be interested in the 2-pack. So this kit is going to have 2 parts. The first is going to be your anchor strap, and this goes into your hood or your bonnet, and the second is going to be your tie down strap. So this has 2 cam buckles, and they are surrounded by this nice hard rubber, which is going to help out since they are going to be sitting on your kayak or your board, and you want to make sure it doesn't scratch it. I personally really like what everything is made of. You have this nice foam that goes around your dog bone. So compared to others that just have a hard material and can tend to scratch up your hood, this has that foam as well as rubber ends, and that's going to be nice as it's inside your bonnet. Now the strap is going to be 3.5 meters long or 11.5 feet long. And one thing I noticed about that is that you have to make sure you have it in the right position. With how our strap is positioned right now, that's because our board is on the shorter side, so we had to kind of reach towards our hood. But if you have a longer kayak, a longer stand-up paddleboard, please bring it as far towards the vehicle as you can get it while still trying to keep it distributed. That way your angle of strap is more towards your hood and not away from it. So the install process just involves figuring out where on your kayak or your surfboard or your paddleboard you need to install the straps, and then opening up your hood. So let's take a look at that process. So the first step to the install is to wrap this around either your kayak, your board, or your stand-up paddleboard, kind of like I have here. So now some of your kayaks or boards may have a tie-down anchor point on the end, but others don't. So if they don't, this is going to be a good thing for you because then it wraps around and creates a bow and stern anchor point. And then your anchor point or your strap is going to have 2 buckles as well as this long strap. So first you're going to put your first buckle on top, and then you feed the strap around. So I already did this over here, so then we're going to go on to the next step. So here we're going to have it behind the fin and underneath the board. So once you have it into position, just make sure that it is tight. Use that cam buckle and then leave the second buckle open, because then you're going to feed this in towards your dog bone. This dog bone goes into your hood or to your bonnet, makes it a really quick and easy way to tie down your straps. So first open your hood and then maybe keep it up with a latch as you find the right spot for your dog bone. Right over here on the end seems like a good area. Then you can just leave the rest of the strap hanging out. See here how this is now sticking out, ready to attach your tie down strap. So we're just going to feed this in through our anchor and then bring this right back up to our other cam buckle. To reduce wind vibration, what you can do is you can twist this other end around that strap or around itself right before you connect it or you tie it down to the cam buckle. Just bring that through and make sure it is as tight as you can get it. With it fully tightened down, you may have some excess straps, so you can feed it back into the buckle or use these hook and loop strips to secure it. Make sure everything is tight and secured, and once it's checked, that's it for the install. Now my final thoughts about this tie down strap is I do like how it goes around the board or the kayak. Not all of my boards would have the easy tie down hook that most kayaks have for your bow and your stern, so this is a nice way to add it and make sure that I am good on the road. Also, with all the straps you do have to deal with in just a regular day of carrying your kayak around, it's nice that this is a lot easier and faster to hook up, and that way I'm on the road and I'm at the lake or at the water a lot sooner. Now, another thing about this though is that it is hard to find a good spot on your surfboard, so just make sure to work around with it and make sure that you have things tied down as best as you can and that it's on your vehicle securely. Now, if you do have a shorter kayak or stand-up paddleboard, this may not be the best fit for you. The way this works is that this is very helpful if you have a longer kayak that goes towards the hood of your car. That way your angle of your tie down is backwards. Now here we kind of have a shorter kayak, plus our crossbars are sitting a bit towards the back, so it's not the best fit. So hopefully this helps you figure out if these are the right straps for you. If not, you may want to just consider our eTrailer tie down strap kit for our bow and stern if you do have shorter paddleboards or kayaks. And that was a look here at our Rhino Rack Bonnet tie down strap with anchor here at eTrailer.